She's the problem. She is the problem.
The turmoil surrounding the WNBA has now escalated to a new level. Sophie Cunningham just did something that might ruin the season's biggest bully's career. Sophie completely destroyed Jacy Sheldon with only one shot and one signature.
Owned Jacy Sheldon from the same game that Marina Mabrey did the massive body slam into Caitlin.
Sophie assumed that after signing her autograph, her admirers would just go on. No, that one signature became the most destructive psychological warfare act in WNBA history, and fans went crazy. Furthermore, this was no typical signature. The whole basketball world was rocked by this well-thought-out maneuver.
Get Sophie Cunningham to sign a Jacy Sheldon rookie card with property of. That is crazy. That is crazy. Property of Sophie.
It wasn't merely noticed by fans. They went completely crazy. The internet took off. On all platforms, the clips are catching on like wildfire. The responses are completely out of control. It is being referred to as the most brutal move in WNBA history. Because of all the retweets, Twitter is broken. This drama is on a whole other level. She still owns JC, you see. JC is still owned by her. Stay tight for the whole tale, as we are about to reveal the most brutal non-basketball incident the WNBA has seen in a long time. Please share a property of Sophie in the comment section below if you believe this to be the most cruel action ever.
Still owns Jacy. She still owns.
Everyone else was playing checkers, but she was playing chess. She took an exceptional action. But we must return to the beginning in order to comprehend the scope of her shot. Go to me. Is there anybody on this squad who will defend Kane Clark? All game clawing, Jacy Sheldon grabs Caitlin Clark. And it all started when Jacy Sheldon made the most significant error of her professional life.
Her mortal enemy took out a player. Jacy Sheldon. Caitlin Clark's mortal.
This is what she was unaware of, however. Sophie is the one you are playing with while you tamper with Caitlin. Sophie isn't just any player, so she's been waiting for the right opportunity to retaliate. She is Caitlin Clark's strongest enforcer. However, what followed? No one anticipated it. Even Caitlin Clark was surprised. Not even the very JCS Sheldon. Hey dude, did anybody just see this?
Is anybody on this team gonna stand up for Caitlin Clark? Jacy Sheldon grabbing Caitlin Clark all game.
It's unbelievable that I haven't looked this up. It was Indiana Fever's off day on Monday afternoon. At a fan gathering with Sophie Cunningham. She seemed naive as she took photographs and signed autographs. False. The biggest planned devastation in WNBA history was about to happen. Sophie was approached by a fan holding a rookie trading card of JCS Sheldon. Just take a moment to consider it.
Sophie Cunningham would take her rightful place as the Indiana Fever enforcer and I believe took the first step to her becoming the second most popular player.
G's automobile was brought to Sophie's function by a fan. However, here is when the plot really improves. Sophie was asked by the admirer whether she would sign it. Sophie reaches for the pen and writes the most heartbreaking note ever without even pausing for a second. It was written by her. Property of Sophie Cunningham. That was the time. Self-assurance. How brilliant this move was. The shot of the century was that one.
Did any of you guys just see this? I can't believe I haven't seen this up.
It is the epitome of what we refer to as retribution. Sophie Cunningham's property. That's nice, I see. Yes, that's within seconds of fans seeing it. It went viral. The remarks are quite valuable. Man, that's what I mean. Why? According to someone, JCS Sheldon's mother is Sophie Cunningham. The disdain is flawless, really. What are the opinions of fans? According to them,
I'm like, is anybody on this team going to stand up for and Sophie Cunningham, Sophie Cunningham, Sophie Cunningham?
G's card is now more valuable than JC's own signature. Brutal. Utterly vicious. Sophie Cunningham just showed why this league has been in dire need of her for years. As of right now, she's the only WNBA personality with the strength and ability to support it. We've seen gamers being harassed and making crude fun of celebrities like Caitlin Clark for a long time, and they used to get away with it. How many jobs have been ruined by such inconsiderate actions?
Requested and was granted by Cunningham for the 6th-year sharpshooter to sign a Jacy Sheldon rookie card with the phrase, quote, property of Sophie Cunningham.
That enforcer mindset is being brought to the game by Sophie Cunningham. Furthermore, it goes beyond just safeguarding Caitlin Clark or her colleagues. She represents something more. She is defending this game's integrity. Sophie Cunningham forbids you from playing with this game's future basketball players. With a single shot, she would absolutely annihilate you.
Property of Sophie Cunningham. Oh, that's good. Oh.
Sophie's recent actions exemplify all that has been lacking in contemporary athletics. There are serious repercussions for this dispute. Without hesitation, Sophie seized the chance when she spotted it. She just demonstrated that she is playing at a higher level than the other players in this league, or we goalies begin to say, you know what? There was no trash language, no egregious fouls, no dirty plays, just a well-thought-out approach that made her opponent appear completely stupid.
Some other people are saying, man, Sheldon would now know her place and not people in the eye again. Hey, enforcers, man. That's what enforcers do. Indiana Fever invoking the spirit of the 89 Pistons is not on my bingo card.
Here's what, however, makes Sophie Cunningham invincible. Her blunt pronouncements, unreserved podcasts, and censored interviews, and brutal off-court moments aren't the only reasons she's the talk of the town. Therefore, she is not a mere attention seeker. She's making power moves like a real basketball great. The lady has a real basketball superstar in her own enforcer. She has been making three-pointers more often than anybody else.
Just some good fun. This is just some good. Like nothing more, nothing less.
Sophie is now the only reliable Fever player who has ever shown up when the team needed someone to step up while Caitlin Clark is injured, which makes her completely unstoppable. She just knows how to attack people on the court, play cheap shots, and discuss them off the court. In the court, you don't see any effort. Sheldon is now on her third team after being moved twice in the last 18 months. A hip flip on keto.
Now, I told y'all Caitlin Clark finally got her enforcer. A player to stand on business and love our players and respect our players. Feel like Caitlin Clark got somebody to stand in her corner and make sure none of the ish that was happening last year.
Additionally, you know you're done when other players utilize your trade cards as props at their events. Allow me to explain. This Friday, she must go to Indianapolis to play Sophie Cunningham. She must confront the same individual who signed Sophie Cunningham's property on her trade card. Imagine her entering the stadium with the knowledge that thousands of spectators have seen you being thoroughly outclassed by your opponent.
What she brings to the team, and we all know Caitlin Clark has been a huge target for WNBA vets, for just haters in general. And I'm here to tell you, Sophie Cunningham is not going to put up with the hate, the bullying Caitlin Clark has been receiving.
She could go crazy only from the mental strain. There you have it then. Caitlin Clark's greatest adversary just took the most vicious and ferocious blow from Sophie Cunningham.
Sophie Cunningham had enough, folks. Sophie Cunningham. We wanted somebody like this that said, I'm tired of this. I'm trying to step up. It's time to step up. We're not going to get punked anymore.
Sophie just showed that while I won't forgive you, Caitlin Clark may, I will not allow you to go without repercussions. On the basketball floor, she demonstrated that she is more than simply Jacy Sheldon's owner.
Going to start being the one that say, you know what? We're not going to start the fight, but we...
As far as that trade card is concerned, she legally owns her. How did Sophie's nuclear move make you feel? Tell me in the comments section below. If you want to see more thrilling WNBA tales, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.